Hello and welcome back to some more of The Witness. In our last episode, we managed to make our way through the autumn forest all the way over there and solve some shadow puzzles. And we managed to find our way through to this factory area over here. So let's try to see if we can make our way inside. We left off with some puzzles over here. Looks like some standard puzzles that we've seen before. Got 2 entrances and 2 exits here. I'm thinking that we can start from this entrance and just do this. It seems like that should just be a solution. And then on this one, it looks like we're going to need to collect all the black hexagons. We only have 1 entrance here. Interesting. I'm thinking something like this, maybe? There we go. We do have a lift here. I think we were up top in our last episode, but we couldn't manage to get the lift working quite yet. What is over here? Feels like this area over here feels significant. It feels like there should be something here, but there does not appear to be. So maybe it is just a nice area to view the ocean. Alright, let's continue forward. What do we got in here? Ooh, what are you? Okay, this is interesting. Huh, how is this solvable? Let's see. Oh, what? That's interesting. Also, I just realized, what the heck is this over here? It's very creepy. It's holding a bird, and the bird is petrified too, so I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Let's see, did this do something? Oh, they turned on something up there. So I'm guessing... Well, let's see something real quick. Is this about... Well, first off, let's see... it's a bit unclear what this actually controls. I'm wondering if this is also a valid solution. Okay, something's happening. Oh. Ah! So we got some mechanical... switches here. I'm still not sure what that symbol actually represents, but... let's continue our way up here. So it seems like one of these cancels out one of these, right? So I'm assuming this is actually going to be an incorrect solution then, right? So we actually have to avoid the dot. And I'm guessing, I feel like this might be incorrect as well. Okay. So I think they need to be able to see each other as well. So maybe something like this is going to be the solution. Okay, so that's interesting. So we're going to do the same thing over here. We need this one to see one of the dots, which means something like this maybe. Right, where it can see the dot that's uncollected. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, this one's interesting. So how do I solve everything but one dot here? Maybe, okay. Maybe this. I think I see a solution here, like this. Alright, I got another tricky one over here. We need everything except for one. I assume it's everything except for one. I assume we can't leave more than one uncollected. What happens if we do leave more than one uncollected? Okay, yeah, I can only cancel out one of them. Okay. So let's try something. Maybe this. Yeah, that looks good. Nice. Now there is no turbine, so we have to collect all of them here, right? Just all the hexagons. Yes, all right. And then last but not least, huh, interesting. Okay. This looks like a solution. Perfect. What did that power up? You. Okay. I'm guessing this is gonna like activate this lift here. And so I'm guessing the direction of the... So over here, leaving the lower dot exposed lifted the platform. So I'm guessing over here, we want to go through the top dot in order to make the platform go up. Okay. Seems to be correct. Making some good progress here. I think we did see one of these turbines, or at least we saw a puzzle involving these turbines over in the windmill in one of our episodes. Not the last episode, I believe it was the episode before that. Alright. Great, we're up here now. Oh shoot. This is interesting. Yeah, these statues are kind of creeping me out a bit. What exactly does this do over here? Does it just unlock the door? Nice. I believe that's I believe we came down that path in our last episode, so now we can easily get back up to that elevator that we were looking at earlier. Oh, man, so creepy that even the birds are petrified. Also, it looks like there is a statue missing in the middle there, and I do not like that at all. I feel like at some point this game is just going to turn into a surprise horror game. Okay, so this one seems to mirror our solutions from the other two. I'm not sure if that's relevant at all. There appears to be a statue missing there as well. Ooh, what are you? I'm guessing that we need to separate like this, and then maybe the turbine will cancel out that purple over there. Ah, nice. And that creates a set of stairs, just like the staircase pattern on that. So now we can easily get up and down from here. I guess we can open this as well, right? Nice. Let's see what you are. So I'm assuming we're just separating the reds from the greens. But in this case, we need to leave one of them unsolved. So in this case, we leave the upper, the green on the right unsolved. Or I guess for some reason it canceled the red instead of the green. I don't know how it chooses, but should I do the same thing over here? I'm thinking something like this, maybe. Looks good. I'm guessing here we can just go around the whole thing, right? I don't know if the turbine can only cancel out one of the reds or if it's able to cancel out the green, but let's see. Yeah, okay. And then here we will... maybe something like... No, wait. Okay. Yeah, this one's kind of confusing as to how we can go about solving only one. Sorry, leaving only one square unsolved. So this one's a little tricky. Let's see. Gotta think. Because if we do something like this, that's good. But now we can't separate the green on the right from the rest of the reds. And that's the problem here. But what if we do this and... No, because then we can't get back up the exit. Right? So this seemed close. I feel like the two greens need to be together. So what if we do something like this? This looks correct. Yes. Okay, here we go. Another tricky one. So I think it's pretty obvious that this green needs to be separated. Although, maybe it's not entirely obvious. Actually, what if we do this? I like the looks of this. Except we can't separate this other green over here now. Man, that seemed close. That seemed close. Ooh, wait, I think I got something here. I think I'm cooking. This, yes. Leaving everything but one of them unsolved. Yes, perfect. Alright, these are getting tricky. Although maybe, I think I'm seeing a solution here that... No, this doesn't work, does it? I was thinking maybe something like this. But then we can't separate this green out from over here. So that's not right. Okay. I'm actually going to try to get some graph paper real quick and actually try to work this out. I think I can do this with like pencil and paper if I'm making proper notes. Okay, so I think I managed to draw out the solution to the puzzle, and I realized that we can solve this puzzle. Essentially, the way we solve this puzzle is by turning one of the... swapping one, like treating one of the colors like it's one of the others. So we can either treat one of the reds like it's a green, or one of the greens like it's a red. And I figured out that there's something going on with this intersection right here, basically. Because if we were to try to solve this puzzle like normally, we need a line separating every green from every red, which means we would need a line here, we need a line here, a line here, and a line here. And that's not possible based on the way that we draw our paths. So one of these four over here needs to be the switch, and they need to be connected to this turbine over here. So I was thinking about it here, here, and here. And for the longest time, I was operating under the assumption that we're turning a red into a green. But I think I found the answer. The answer is that we're actually turning this green into a red. And we're actually going to go like this, here, here, and here. Leaving that one green in the middle, treating it like a red, grouped with all the other reds, and that should solve the puzzle. That was quite a doozy. But we managed to get it. All right, now we got a lot of different colors. This one doesn't seem too bad, though. I think this one should be solvable if we just... Oh, I guess... Do different things happen based on which color we use? So the solution I'm seeing is something like this. Right? And this leaves the dark blue. But I'm wondering if we could also solve it like this. And in this case, we're leaving the light blue to be deactivated by the turbine. I'm wondering if that makes a difference at all. I assume it doesn't. Probably not in this context, but maybe in some other puzzles it might. Alright, what do we got here? Um. Okay, that's interesting. So let's try to work under the same assumption that we worked on before. We need to treat one of the colors like it's one of the other colors. And basically, in order to separate all the colors, we need to draw a line here, a line here, a line here. That doesn't help us too much. Hmm. So let's start by like trying to solve the puzzle like normal. So if we want to solve the puzzle like normal, we do something like this. But then how do we can't separate the blues from the reds. So maybe that means that this red down here, we need to treat it like a green. And then, but then there's no way to separate this red. Um, man, this is rough. Maybe something like this. I think. I'm so confident in that one. No, this doesn't make any sense. That felt close though. Might need to get my pencil and paper again. I see. I think we switched the wrong red. So if we do this, right? Treating the top red as a green instead of the bottom red as a green, this should be the solution. And what does that give us? It gives us U. What are you going to do? It's connected to the air vent. It's also connected down to the something down here. Looks like it's connected to this like kind of mill. Let's see. Let's try to solve you. A lot of different things going on here. Where's the starting point? Oh, the starting point's in the middle. Starting point in the middle is very interesting because it feels like we're gonna have to separate our reds, which we are allowed to do, but it feels weird to be separating the reds in this way. So if we do something like this, isn't the puzzle just solved? What happens then? No, the reds aren't. No, never mind. The reds. Okay, yeah, the reds aren't separated from the greens there, so that was not a correct solution. How do we separate the reds from the greens here? So very similar to our synopsis from before. In order to separate the reds, we need to put a line here, a line here, a line here. We need to go all the way to the wall here, I think. Is this it? This looks like it might be something, right? Perfect. Okay, so that goes to the roof. This... What are you doing? Let's go down the staircase that we activated earlier. Looks like it's going outside. Is it you? All the way up there. Okay, so that might be going to the yellow box, actually. That might be going to the yellow cube with the laser thingy in it. Let's try to make our way to the roof. I think this door over here takes us to the roof. Okay. So now we have the lift activated. Yeah. So I guess if we're going down, we want to do like this. Is this going down or is this going up? Okay. Guess we can write this down. This looks like it's going to be some kind of puzzle, right? We need to get some kind of like angle here. Maybe we need to be at some kind of proper angle. Get that to work. A nice gentle ride down. Great. I don't really know what the point of the elevator is. It feels like it's literally faster just to walk up the stairs, but so we need to try to figure out where this cord is going. Can I not step in? I guess I can't step in the water. I guess I am aquaphobic, my character at least. So this is leading over to the docks. Let's go ahead and venture into the docks. I think we do have a little bit more time left in the episode. What are you? What is this? A boat? Am I gonna summon a boat? What? What? Okay. Is this just like a... I wonder if this is like some kind of fast food. I assume we are up here by this try thing. I don't know what those are called. It looks like it is some kind of fast warp, and we'll find some more of these just hidden around, maybe, and then be able to like just fast travel to them, maybe. That's pretty neat. Let's see. There is a puzzle up there. How do I get up there, though? Down here? Ooh. Are we gonna finally learn what these Tetris pieces mean? Also, what do these mean? I don't actually know. I think we ran into these before in the village. Let's see. Okay, so that's not right. What if we try to separate them all, like this? That's not right. What could the answer possibly be then? Let's try this one over here. That's interesting. It feels like there's only so many answers here. And why is this one on? Why is this one tilted? What does that mean? Okay. So I don't think we're quite getting those puzzles yet. Do we need to know those puzzles in order to progress? That's kind of a bittersweet. And here? Yeah, I think we are going to need to know those in order to progress. And I don't know either of those puzzle concepts. If it was one of them, I think I could try to like figure it out, but the fact that it's two feels very discouraging. Let's look at it for a little bit. See if we can... Yeah, I just have no clue here. Yeah. Not sure how to get these. I think we are going to have to return to these at a later date. It's a bit of a bittersweet ending to the video. I really felt like this was going to be like the tutorial for the Tetris pieces, but one of these days we are going to learn what those Tetris pieces mean. And I imagine it will be quite fulfilling. But as for right now, I think that's as far as we can progress in the factory area. So let us continue on our way. Looking at the video timer, I think that we are going to be preparing to call it an end for this video. Last time, we did manage to stumble across a castle area. So, I don't know if there's actually going to be puzzles in there or not. But let's save it as a surprise for next time. So join us next time as we adventure into the mysterious castle over here. Or is this a fort? Which one? Comment down below which one it is. All right, see you guys then.